Come on. Come on.
Connor, check it out. Look,
Now there's Disney World.
there's the Contemporary Resort.
Disney World. Yeah. Boy, I wonder what year this is.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, Mickey Mouse, do-do-do, what a louse, Mickey Mouse.
Oh.
Well, I think it was sometime before 1980.
Look, there's me. That's me and Grandpa Bob. Oh.
Look how young Lee is. He's
Yeah.
about your age, Connor.
He wasn't that young.
It's Disney World. This is
Look at
Lee and
there.
John.
There's Lee on the right.
John
This is
and
Frontierland. And who's that? Aunt Mary or who's that?
Yes, that was Aunt Mary was with us.
Well, let's see.
Mary went with
That's Connor. Look, that's me in the
Yes.
stroller. That's
That's
Daddy
your
in the
daddy
stroller.
in the stroller.
So this must be like 1973.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
That was like
Yeah.
1973, 2 or
The
3.
early days.
Look at Deborah with the long hair and the bow on.
Well, this is
Whoa, cool.
the submarines. They don't
Yeah, they
want
don't
that.
have
Daddy- their daddy
submarines
went on
anymore.
that.
They
We
took it
used to go
out.
on the submarine.
That's
Disney
cool.
took it out. It's
It's
terrible.
cool.
20,000 leagues. Yeah.
We used to go down underneath the water and could see and
Okay.
see everything.
And actually, a little bit.
There's sharks down there.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah,
Sharks.
it was.
Did it?
Squid.
Did
Look,
it?
there's some singers.
And there's the back of somebody's head.
Boy, you can tell it's the 70s.
Yeah. Look at the hairstyle and the clothing style. And the go-go boots.
And the go-go boots.
Isn't that cool?
I want to. When are they talking?
Oh, it doesn't talk. We have to talk for it.
Yeah.
Connor, this was before sound. It's not the
Yeah.
talkies.
This is not the talkies. Look at that. There's Grandpa Bob. Bless his heart.
Oh, that was
Bob holding
No,
your
that was
daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
That was me and Grandpa Bob's
Yeah,
arms.
yeah. Okay. Alright, keep it's fine. Yeah, I turned.
More.
Look, there's
Yeah, look.
who's that? Who's that with my Grandpa Bob?
That's me.
That's Daddy. That's Daddy Bill. Look with his daddy in his mouth.
Hello?
See, he was a handsome guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, he's that
Look,
guy.
look how much he looks like you, Connor. Connor, look how much Daddy looks like you did. Look at there. Boy, you can see the resemblance there, can't you?
It kind of looks like Jillian.
Yeah. Connor, sit down. Come
Jillian
on.
looks like him.
Come on.
Yeah, so actually, Daddy looks more like, or Jillian looks more like Daddy.
Yeah, it'd be good to be.
You went
Really?
after bite the someone else.
Connor, come back here and sit with me.
Jillian looks like
We can't
Dad.
see your face.
You went to a stranger.
No, I didn't go to a stranger. That was your uncle.
Yeah. Connor, sit
That
down.
was
Connor,
somebody that we
Connor,
knew.
sit over here. Come on. Come on.
Number
He
two.
wants to,
Number
look at there. That was our house when it was being built.
In Columbus, Ohio, or in, I'm sorry, in Orlando, Florida.
105 Royal Oak
Oh, it
Circle
was
being
hot.
built. There's
Look,
Daddy.
There's your daddy.
There's your daddy.
There's Daddy.
That's your dad.
He looks like
He
looks
just-
like you and Jillian.
Yeah, it looks just like Connor.
That's where it comes
And he's
from.
playing in his Olympic swimming pool there.
Yeah,
look at
he
that.
enjoyed
Actually,
that.
Jillian looks a lot.
And there's your grandma,
There's your
Joe.
grandma.
That was you.
Yeah, that was me.
There's Grandma
See
Joe.
there?
Grandma.
Joe.
There I am. See, that's me. And there's,
Oh, there's
Diane
Diane
and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at Jimmy with those long sideburns.
Yeah.
And look at Diane. And look at Deborah with the
Four,
long dark hair.
Is it 5?
Look at Deborah with the long dark hair.
Diane
Almost got
with
that's
long
Deborah
hair.
right there, that girl.
Diane's actually
There's Lee and
skinny.
John. We're putting our thumbs down. I think we were just.
That's Diane
Oh,
and,
that's Circus Circus.
and
Circus
that's
World.
Deborah.
Circus World.
Circus World. Ringling Brothers Circus World.
Who's that?
Look, there's Deborah.
Who's the
and,
woman with me?
That
that-
was me.
Look, there's
That was you?
There's Deborah and Bill. Deborah and Bill
There's
on the
me with your daddy
on the
going on the
merry-go-round.
merry-go-round.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remember that place being really hot.
It was all.
No, the
hot, Bill. It was
merry-go-round is
Florida.
the merry-go-round is fun. Kids,
Look at the
For me, it was
elephant. Look at the
particularly hot.
elephant, Connor. Who's riding on the elephant?
6?
Yeah.
This is.
Oh, look, now we're at SeaWorld. Look.
Now you remember that dress? I remember.
I
that
remember
dress.
that dress.
And there's your dress, Deborah.
Where's me?
I don't
You're not
remember
there,
my
Connor.
dress.
You're
I remember
a
your
long
dress.
time before you even get to
You
it.
were Glint and Daddy's.
You weren't even that.
No, you weren't.
Well, at that age, yeah.
Look at
I was
there.
squinting at that age.
There was a little girl with
Let's see what-
blonde hair.
Connor, come sit with me. Come on.
Or sit in my lap, whichever. Come here.
Or go to your daddy.
I made it.
Look at the dolphins, dude.
Now, Connor,
Look
I
at
can't
there.
see
Move your little head.
because your head is in the way.
Connor, come here.
Take
come
your
on.
head off.
Look
and
at the
move to
look at the
side.
dolphins. See the dolphins swimming? That's the dolphins swimming on their
Yeah.
tails. Was that at
Don't they-
SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was at SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the girl fell in.
We're gonna hold these here.
Oh, I think she was.
Yeah, she was there. Look at them ride the dolphins. They still do that.
They be nice to people.
Yeah.
Why?
And the guy was standing on their backs, and the dolphins love
at
to
that.
ride,
Look at 'em
give you a
jump.
ride.
Look at them jump.
He's doing good.
Your daddy used to live there in Orlando, and that's what we had in the backyard.
Oh, Deborah.
I did what? I lived at SeaWorld?
Yes.
We had SeaWorld almost in the backyard. It was very
Yeah.
close by.
7?
Connor, what number is that? 007?
Yeah.
Who's that? Connor knows
Bond.
James
James.
Bond.
Oh,
Bishop!
Yeah.
look at the rocket. You've never seen one of those go off.
No,
he
it's
saw one of-
Superman and a monkey.
Come here, monkey boy.
And can you see what that
Sit
is?
down.
They're building.
No idea. What is that? Come here, sit down, Connor.
What? And I took me a while to figure it out. What Dad was filming there.
Is that the elementary school?
No,
The church?
it's the church.
Oh, that was.
Oh,
I was the trees.
Dad had filmed the construction of Wakaiba Press.
huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Should stop
Yeah.
panning.
I wonder if anybody else has this footage.
I bet you could sell it to the church. You all.
Yeah.
No.
What?
I don't
Sell it.
sell it. You just
And this is the one down at the corner, not the.
this is Wakaiba Presbyterian Church.
Yeah.
Wakaiba
This
Church.
is the original big church being built.
See,
Yeah.
They'd stop
I
panning.
think I have seen it. They've got it on, what do you call it, stop motion or something where it builds, and
Oh.
it builds all the way
Oh,
up.
they just take
Somebody
a series
did
of
that?
photos.
Somebody-
Yeah,
somebody took
and
the
they
photos.
put it together. Yeah.
He really needs to stop panning.
Well, Daddy was a good panner.
He panned.
Yes.
Daddy was a good panner.
Pan, pan,
Pan.
He's every
Oh.
pan is
From left to
another
right.
face.
There's another day or something.
Every
Yeah.
pan is another day.
And it's from left to right. He
Yeah,
won't go
well-
right to left.
That's okay.
But that would be really confusing if he
Went back and
Switch,
forth.
switch.
If he switched, it would be,
Yeah, that's that roof line. Oh,
Okay.
Mhm.
I
See,
see
there,
that
there's
scratch in
the
your finger.
there's the foyer. Right
see, that's the church we
Yeah.
built. We
Yeah.
helped them build.
Yeah.
We built the church. Grandma Joe's out there, Cameron.
see, that's where we live. See those tents out there?
That's where we lived. It's
Oh, we didn't live in any
Camp
tents.
Lenoche.
Don't tell him
Camp,
that.
that's how we lived down in Florida. We were
It looks like Camp
vagrants,
Lenoche, doesn't it?
homeless vagrants.
That is Lenoche.
Is that Lenoche? Oh, that's right. You guys had to have your tents. We had the Adirondacks.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they had tents.
That must be a camporee there, though.
It's
Well,
camp of no
it's still Camp
return.
Lenoche though. That's Camp Lenoche. I recognize it.
Well, you
You
should.
recognize all the trees?
Yeah.
Camp of
Believe
hell
it or
on
not, I
earth.
actually recognize the
You
trees.
see that tree on the right? Do you know him? What's his name?
I recognize the trees.
Look at there. Troop
234.
234, Longwood, Florida. There's their
Me and
gate.
John's troop. Oh,
And we're back to
Back
working
to
on the
painting.
church.
that's painting from the radio.
Let they do day to day.
Yeah, day to day.
Yes, day to day. Grandpa Bob filmed it great, day to day.
Oh, he went left. Oh, see, he threw it off.
Oh.
Threw you off.
Threw off.
Ah,
7.
No, that's 8. Con.
what does it say? What number is that?
Look
Oh,
at
Oh, look at Lee and John. Look at John singing and dancing.
John.
Look at Deborah. Woo, yeah.
Oh, look at Louie. Is that? Oh, they're
That was
holding
Louie, our black poodle.
Oh, Louie.
And you know where that is? That
Stone
is
Mountain.
at Stone
That's
Mountain.
at Stone Mountain.
Stonehenge.
No, Stone Mountain outside of Atlanta,
Right.
where your cousins live.
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Stonehenge.
You have to go there and you can see that.
So let me get this straight. The mountains of stone. Made of
The whole
stone?
thing is like, I think it's a volcano.
Yeah.
I think it was a volcanic situation.
I don't know what it
I think all
was.
rock formations are volcanic situations.
Didn't we walk up it
I
or
mean, it was
something?
pretty much a big bubble that just dried.
I don't know what caused it. Look how skinny I was. Good gravy.
Look at John.
Yeah.
Look at Louie
Louie.
jumping up and down.
They let a dog
Our
up there.
poodle, you're missing our poodle. You have to watch because
And look, you can look down there. See our puppy dog? He's black. His name was Louie.
That was one of the dogs he'd been through.
I can't see him.
His name was Louie the First.
I can't.
The Louis the 1st of September.
Yes. And this was the big tram that you rode up the side of the mountain.
Did they
Look
ever
at that.
finish that?
Yeah, I think they did.
Kind of.
I'm not positive, but I think they did. Look at there, that's up close. Deborah, did you take pictures that close of the Black Hills?
Oh gosh,
Oh,
I don't know where they
presidents?
are.
This is Cypress Gardens.
I don't know where they are.
That was Wiki Wachi.
I don't know.
No, that was not Cypress Garden. Yes,
Silver Springs.
Silver Springs.
Oh, okay.
Silver Springs.
Oh, okay.
Same
Silver
difference.
Springs, Silver Springs.
I think we had to leave Louis in a
And a
special
kennel.
or something.
Uh-huh.
So let me get this straight. You got on a boat and you looked at the bottom of the river.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Glass bottom boat?
That's a huge
Where-
attraction.
It is.
It was.
Yeah, but-
It was very interesting
Yeah, but
to
this
see the
is-
different fish and
Oh,
everything.
now
Beer
you-
cans and
Now who's
Now, who is
Now
that?
we
This
get
is
some
really
old. There's
old.
mother.
Oh,
There's
that
my
was
mother.
when I was carrying Deborah.
Yeah. Look
And that was Daddy and our Sunday school
was
class.
that a Halloween party? or
Our
something?
first Sunday school class.
Some sort of Halloween party. Or
And if
something.
you look, you'll see it.
Yeah, it's
Almost
Easter.
all the ladies are pregnant.
well,
Okay.
We were all pregnant at one time.
Because they all discovered sex at the same time.
Yeah.
They did.
I've forgotten who they were.
There's Mom. There she is.
Wearing.
There's your grandma, Grandma Joe there, and
look at the
Grandpa
white
there.
shirt. This Grandma Joe when she was a little girl. Or
No,
she was a little
I
girl.
was not a little girl.
Well, she was
Kind
a lot
younger.
younger
Well, she
than.
was younger.
She was younger and very innocent.
Younger than your mother
Yeah.
is now.
Younger than,
Yeah.
younger than your mom.
And that was our Sunday school teacher there. Yes. Oh, that was Joan. And that was our little kitchen.
Look at Grandma.
Mom pregnant with Deborah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're eating mambo.
Eating chocolate.
Eating
Sitting there
and rocking.
eating chocolate. And that's that's why I'm a
No, he
chocoholic.
is shot. He,
Look, you're missing Grandma. See, that's Grandma rocking in the stripes.
Yeah.
And
there's
there's
Betty.
Aunt Betty.
Who's that?
Oh my
Betty?
gosh. Look at Betty.
She had the,
And Diane, look
There's
at cousin
Diane.
Diane and Mama. And there's old George. And look at Susan Marie. Oh. And that's Aunt Irene. And Dizzy. And that was my daddy.
that was Mommy's daddy. Or Grandma's
That's
daddy.
your great grandpa.
And there's Betty and
She's got the
Your
olive
great
oil off
aunt.
her
look
arm.
at there. That was Deborah's bed she sat in as she went in when she came home from
I
the
remember those
hospital.
little plastic birds.
Really? Was that traumatic for you?
And look at all
It
those
was,
nightgowns.
it was very traumatic.
You
Plastic
see all those nightgowns and there's
I remember all those little Snow White characters.
daddy's putting up
Traumatic.
That Cinderella thing.
That's our dad, but
Dad
he's younger
was-
than we are now.
Dad with the hammer was a traumatic thing.
Look at that. There's my Wesleyan bear in the bed.
There's Dad with a
Like how
mustache.
granddad was.
I'm making
Oh,
it.
And
look
there's
at
Grandma.
Grandma.
And there is Aunt Lily, Grandma
Oh,
Lily.
Grandma Lily.
And look how young
Yeah.
Betty and Susan Marie. And there's Daddy. And there's Grandpa Hugh.
You.
And there's Daddy again.
Diane.
And there's Lily.
There's Diane.
And there I am. There's
There's
Deborah.
Deborah when she was.
That's
Deborah.
when she was a
Deborah.
baby.
Yeah, that's me as a baby.
And there's look at that, George and Hugh both smoking, and there's Susan Marie on skates.
Susan Marie was
What?
tubby at that
Oh.
point.
What?
That's probably the only time in her life she was
Oh.
tubby.
Look at
One.
Look at
Deborah was getting a bath. Look at
Yeah.
that, Deborah was getting a
This
bath,
is the way she still takes a bath.
and I was putting stuff on her.
Remember, you know how we do that to Jillian? We put the soft
Yes,
stuff on
boy,
her.
you were little then. I mean, tiny,
Look,
tiny.
That was a little baby. That was
There's-
a baby.
Look, look
That-
There's Lily.
Holding Deborah.
Lily
And
didn't
my-
even
my-
look like
my
Look at
sister,
the cars. in there.
my sister,
That was our green Ford.
my sister's surfing.
Okay.
It's a Fritz.
Let's watch this.
And look at that, she's got a pacifier in her mouth, and Grandma took it away from her. Oh, look at that, she's so little.
Oh man, what was I? A week old or something here?
About 2 or 3
There's
weeks
Grandma
so.
Joe.
Jeez.
And look at that was in Oklahoma, my first snow I had ever seen.
Mm.
Wow,
That's
you were thin there.
That's the Buick.
Was that your first snow you'd ever seen?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Oh come on, they didn't have any snow in Macon,
No.
Maybe
ice.
a little bit.
but not like that.
Little ice.
No, this was on this was Navajo off of,
No!
it was across the strip, across the railroad tracks. And there's Deborah, look at her.
And what's she doing outside without a thing on her head?
Well, she's not outside, she's just standing right there.
Oh.
And that's Edna Earl. Edna Earl, what was her
What's that
last
group?
name? She was,
That's your crying.
look at Deborah, that was at Easter, and she was mad. She
Easter
had that
bonnet
hat
on.
on her head.
Look, wasn't I cute?
Yes, and that's that beautiful black and white,
Buick. Man, what would you give to have that car now?
Oh, it'd be
Golly.
What?
It'd have about
I'd
5
love to
million
have that
miles
car.
on it
Oh,
now.
one.
Love to have that car now.
Oh, and look at that's Bob Milwee and all the and Thelma
And all the little Milwies.
and those were all the Bateri girls, and that was Margaret Bateri, and there's Deborah,
Deborah.
and she's a little bit older, not much.
There's your mom dressed up for dinner or something.
See, I thought those glasses looked good. I think we should get. I told Suzanne she needs to wear those kind of horn-rimmed glasses.
Those fashion, that may come back into fashion someday.
There's that old
Yeah.
sofa
It came into fashion about
We beat
9
the-
years ago.
sand out of. Look how round she was. Look how round that head was and that face. Look at there with she had a teething ring sitting on her head.
That's Deborah, yeah.
Yes, that's Deborah. That's Aunt
Look at
Deborah.
us speak go.
That's Aunt Deborah. She's always getting a bath. Always in the water. Look at her, just splashing around in the water.
I still love to get a bath.
Wow, kind of chunked up there too.
Oh, she was a fatty. She was a fatty little baby.
Oh,
Yes.
for a baby, I was okay.
Oh, baby, you were okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Can't
cool.
see that picture of Daddy.
Looks like he's out there in the west or something.
Where was that? Oh, is that visiting that place
Grand
in
Canyon?
Oklahoma?
That looks like
That's
Grand
Oklahoma. It was up in the mountains, and there was a great big lake up in the mountains.
Oh.
They had a mountain in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Look at
look
the
at there.
wind- look at
There
the wind
she
blowing.
is. That's Aunt Debbie. Yeah, look at her playing.
Connor, come here. Come
On a
here.
boat.
Connor, come here.
That's Aunt Debbie.
Come here.
Baby boat beds are cute.
Yeah,
Really
she
cool.
had little stripes on her sheets, and look how she waved her arms. She still does that. She still waves her arms when she talks. Look
Oh,
at Aunt
good.
Betty.
Look at Betty.
It's in slow-mo.
And there's
Oh.
Debbie.
Now it's really starting to come into my.
Yeah, and Grandma
Cute.
Joe and Diane.
There's Diane.
Hey, so Connor, I can't see for you.
Since Grandma Joe in her bathing suit and Debbie in her bathing suit.
And
I remember that little bathing
And
suit.
look at Susan Marie. She was chubby. And Betty was skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get everybody
Betty was
coming
always skinny with that big nose.
at the beach.
She had a big nose.
Everybody was,
I
Everybody was
remember
skinny.
going. That was Savannah Beach, right?
yeah, everybody
Yes.
was skinny. There's Daddy and he
There's
was
Dad.
skinny.
Bob. Look at Grandma Bob, how young he is.
And
He's
here
laying
was,
on that.
oh, look at there. There's Deborah's birthday party.
Ooh, look at the birthday party.
Mm.
Look at look at her in that little dress with the great big bow. And that was Ronnie and there's the Taft boys.
Ronnie and Tommy.
and Tommy Taft. And they're playing pintail on the
Those
donkey.
were my
Yeah.
See there?
favorite little boys.
Nemesis or?
She beat
No,
one of them
no,
with
no,
a
no.
hose.
Beat one of them, but I still loved them.
I can't remember. Oh, that was Joe Daigle. That was Edna Mae was the one that used. That's her. She used to scream in your ear.
Really?
That was Edna Mae
It's
Daigle.
because she was jealous because I was so much cuter than she was.
And that
true.
was Lorraine Taft.
That was Lorraine.
And look at there. Look at that Debbie with all those long curls and
It's a great dress. See, that's why I'm so frou-frou today.
that was Edna Earl. Who was that? Bob? Oh, I can't remember his last name. They were such nice people.
No.
And I
look
can't
at that little
remember
boy.
them.
It's cute.
Bob and something. Look at there. There she is, sitting there at the end of the table. There's Ronnie Taft. He was much smaller than you, and you beat him. And that was Tanel Daigle.
Bob Jordan.
These were the 50s.
Yes,
The
they
late
were
50s.
the 50s.
Can we go home?
Oh, God. A few more minutes.
Cold
Look at there. That was Bill
Ray
Hess.
Kennedy.
And look at her. Look, she's got her golf clubs.
And the Cowboys are all had on.
What age was this?
You
Probably
were
4.
about,
3?
yeah,
3 or 4.
probably about 3.
2 or 3.
And there's your sugar, your sugar. The sugar, there's her. And here's Daddy with his golf club.
Good for you. He's trying to show her how to handle a club. She still has
Yep, watch this.
stuff.
That's
Beat
right.
Daddy with the club.
What was wrong with Dad's face there? He had
That
something-
was when he had all that operation.
He had that whole parotid gland removed from his face.
Mm.
Yeah, look at there.
That
There's the
really serious.
sterling silver candle holders
Now
on
can
the,
do it. Now can go.
and there's all the Christmas things set up.
You see, that's Grandpa Bob.
That was on base at Altus, Oklahoma. Look at that hat sitting on the side of her.
He has a
See,
stick.
Deborah, she's having.
He has a stick club on his.
See, even then I like to wear hats.
Oh, there's.
Oh,
a,
I wish I could remember the name of those people. They were such nice people.
They were wearing a raincoat to eat.
That's what we did in those days, so that you didn't have your food all over yourself.
There was her piano. This was her room. This was her bedroom. And there she is taking a bath again. She was always taking a bath.
And she has that shower hat on.
Yeah, she had the shower cap on. I
Why?
didn't know any of this was on those
I told
things.
you.
And here she comes on her first tricycle.
Notice that it's red.
Yeah.
And the coat has a fur collar.
And the coat has a fur collar. It would later become red.
And she has
red
on a pair of
Camaros
black
and red
patent leather
Toyotas.
Mary Janes. And there's your
And
father.
there's my dad.
That's my
And that's
father.
Debbie with the long curls. And there's Grandma with that gray fur coat.
I
wore
remember
it for
that
at
gray
least-
coat, yes.
I wore it for at least 20 years.
Your hair was so dark, Mother.
She dyed it.
I didn't dye it. It was just dark.
I was so blonde. Look how
Look at-
blonde I was.
Yes,
Yeah.
you were very blonde. Look,
Ooh.
you're gonna bow.
No.
And
But
that
Betty's hair was dark too.
yeah,
Who's floating snow
balls.
at his airplane?
That's Grandpa Bob, Kelly's said was.
Look at base housing. How
Yeah, and Altus,
how
Oklahoma.
awful it looked. No foundation.
And look
plantings.
at that. Look at that sweet little girl at Easter time.
Couldn't see worth a damn, but
How about that hat?
that was a good
How
one.
about that hat? I made that dress and hat.
No.
Let's see if
Really?
Daddy.
Yes,
Let's
I
see
did.
if Daddy laid an egg.
No.
I made that dress and hat for Easter.
Let's see Daddy laid an egg.
Oh, and here we are at the
Now
back.
we skipped all of Okinawa to go to
Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, that's Columbus,
The
Ohio.
family roaster. Yay.
Don't leave me.
Where is this at?
Oh, that's in North Carolina.
That's right.
This is Girl Scouts. It was a Girl
Oh.
Scout trip,
Look at
There I
that.
am.
and that was one of my
In
experiences.
Ohio,
keeping up.
yes, it was.
Yeah, it was a Girl Scout trip.
And that's where you had to get up in the middle of the night and walk out to the potty that was way down the street.
Connor,
Look.
What
Connor.
kind
Look at that, there's
of racing
race cars.
Pinewood
Yeah.
Derby cars for
Pinewood,
Cub
that's
Scouts.
right. That's right. You can see my car there. Dad helped me buy my car, or
Where
buy my
is
car,
your
build my
car?
car.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, you'll see it.
Like Dad helped me build my car. See, it's the one, the blue one there.
The one in the middle.
Yeah, it's the one that's leading.
Did you win?
I can't remember what we did, but
Looks
I remember
like-
we had it was a hole right through the center of the car from front to rear
I remember
That
y'all
there.
building that too
in the
because
basement.
you're trying to get the most aerodynamically.
Sound
Oh, you're
car.
willing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was y'all and Cub Scouts.
Pinewood Derby, Cub Scouts. Yeah. I don't know what year that was.
And there's Debbie again with the long dark hair.
I remember that dress.
And look at there, Grandma, it looks like she's gotten fat. I think
There's
she
Lee,
has
John.
gotten fat. I think she was getting ready for Daddy.
And this was the bicycle
For
parade.
Daddy Bill.
This we had these. This is how we dressed our bicycles up, Connor. And
For 4th of July?
yeah,
Had a
it probably was
bicycle
probably was the
relay.
4th of July parade.
Everybody dressed
Yeah.
their bicycles up.
Yeah, I think exactly right. This is what we did. This is at the school.
I noticed that Lee and John are dressed alike.
Always.
Lee and John always wore the same
What's up with
color.
those shorts?
Oh yes, that was when I was
She
expecting.
was in the hatchet
Oh, look at that!
That was
Yeah.
jacket. Worcester
Rooster cut.
Worcester Drive.
it. Everything is
Beautiful.
beautiful.
On Worcester Drive. There's Grandpa Hugh and Grandma Lily. And look at Lee there,
Yeah.
making faces. And John holding up 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Peace, brother.
The
Yep.
United States flag.
That was a parade that they had at,
The 4th of July. Long
it was at
Marching.
Reynoldsburg, Ohio.
See? See the girls?
Reynoldsburg, Ohio,
Cheerleaders.
4th of July parade. There's a fire truck. Yeah.
Wow, look at the fire truck. That was
And the
a
dog
lot.
sitting up.
Look at that. They had a Dalmatian too.
Hmm.
Yeah, this was the Reynoldsburg.
Oh no! Looks like Daddy's 013. 013.
Ooh,
Oh,
here's Disney.
look.
Here's more Disney movies.
No, we.
1.
Jump back to Disney.
013. Oh,
Calm down.
This probably was with Daddy, with your daddy.
Disney parade. Yeah, when your dad was there.
We're gonna see some pictures of your daddy when he was a baby.
Oh,
look at Lee and John.
look at Lee and John.
And there's Daddy right
There's
there
Daddy.
waving.
Yeah.
Whoa, Dumbo.
Yes.
This was obviously the winter with the hats on.
Yeah, it's too well dressed to be.
Yeah, we wouldn't be dressed like that in the summertime.
No.
There's
Deborah with the
Deborah,
big
and
glasses.
she's holding.
Oh,
Daddy
your
Bill.
daddy,
Bill once
yes.
again on the merry-go-round.
I know. That seemed to be the
Oh look.
thing.
Dumbo.
Lee and John in the stockades all the time.
This
Yeah.
is the skydiving Santa Claus.
Look,
And-
Santa Claus came skydiving. That's at the Altamont Mall.
I think so.
Is that the Altamont Mall?
It's
Yeah.
Paracommanders. I don't know.
And that's what got Uncle Lee deciding he wanted to jump out of an airplane.
Yeah.
He wanted to do all those things. Look at him right in the sky. Look at that, right in the sky.
Yeah, I remember standing there in the parking lot at like 3 or 4 watching this happen.
Man, that was an early square parachute. Look how big and.
Daddy was younger than you. He was more like your sister.
I was like 3,
Wow.
4.
4. You're like 3, 4.
Yeah, he was 3 or 4 years old. Everybody was 3 or 4 years old.
There's Santa.
Santa.
Look at
Must
Santa.
be Santa's. Yes, it's
See outside of
Santa.
Sears?
It's the Sears.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Skydiving to Altamont Mall.
Skydiving to Altamont
I
Mall.
guess. Yeah,
1975.
looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that.
Oh, look.
That's Daddy right there with all that curly hair,
All the
Connor.
blonde
And
curls.
Minnie. Look at that.
And Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse.
He's younger than you are. Like,
Look at
There's
there.
John
There's
and
John
Lee.
and Lee. And Daddy would jump up and down every time he heard.
Train.
Oh, and there's the.
Train station.
Oh, that's. I thought it was the Haunted Mansion.
No, there's the castle,
A Cinderella.
Cinderella's Castle.
Cinderella's castle. Yes.
Oh, look, there's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Look, Connor. See, that's
That's what we saw underneath the sea.
That cool submarine.
Yes.
That's what you saw.
Look at that.
You're on your water and you found jewels.
Yeah, we saw those.
And piranhas.
And see out there's a
Scuba
man.
divers,
Look at there,
yeah.
scuba divers and
Sea turtles. And
Monsters.
Sea monsters. There's a Haunted Mansion.
Is that? Oh, that was the Haunted
Yeah, it is,
Mansion.
isn't it?
Yes.
That was
Tom Sawyer's Island.
Tom Sawyer's Island.
I'm gonna make you have an egg suit. I'm gonna make you have
Look at the people in
a
the
lot of
control.
egg suits on
Look
at there.
Look at the house on fire.
the Indians had put it on fire. That was Tom
Tom
Sawyer's house.
Island or something.
Yeah, but
Look
this
at the
was-
Indians down by
This
the.
was the riverboat ride that goes around.
Yeah.
I don't know if they even have that anymore, do they?
Yeah, they still have a riverboat, but they've changed it.
I haven't been to Disney
Tom Sawyer's
World.
Island now is like the pirate island.
Look at Deborah with all that long
I
hair.
remember-
Yeah.
I loved that dress
Main
with
Street, USA.
purple hearts on it.
Yes, and look, there's the parade and the 7 drawers.
Seven
Yes.
Dwarfs,
So,
from
Grumpy and
Can you name them? And
Snoopy
there's the
Snoopy
pig.
and Swanee and-
Tommy.
Shh, quiet.
And look, there's the bear. I'm gonna knock your head clean off, he says. And there's the traveling band, and there's another picture of
Cinderella. Cinderella's castle.
Look, there's Daddy in the stroller. He's being pushed in the stroller.
there's Daddy Bill in the stroller.
yeah.
There's Grandma Joe
And look,
And
Betty.
Aunt
in the green
Betty.
dress.
Aunt Betty.
Here we go now.
Boy, we were really slim, weren't
5 more
we?
minutes, Connor.
Oh, we were all slim.
We were all slim. Look at there, that was
Oh,
our house.
Here we are at the 105 again.
And there's that little
Look at
here.
Deborah.
Look at Deborah. She
That was
in-
on base.
You're a
That
scout.
was on McCoy.
You're
she
a
was a-
scout.
Yeah, she was
Girl
a Girl
Scout.
Scout.
Yes.
She was a big Girl Scout. Look at there.
Big Girl Scout.
That's Aunt Marie.
Is that Aunt Marie? Yes,
Yeah,
it
with
is.
the white hair.
That's me with the nook in the mouth.
Is that where is Margie?
That was Margie, the blonde. I saw her.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Was this when Nixon came in? Yeah.
Yeah, this was when we saw the president.
One.
The
You
big
couldn't do this
president of the
now.
United States.
You couldn't.
Fine.
You couldn't do this now. I'll bet.
No. Well, you couldn't do it then.
605.
All those people that were there were
Secret Service.
special invites, and since your father was in charge of the,
Flat ups.
He was Margie in charge of the base.
and he had to okay everything. Here comes the prez. Prez is coming down the.
Look, watch. Look.
It's Nixon.
President.
Richard Milhouse Nixon.
There he
With
is.
his wife,
Dun,
Pat.
dun, 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 dun.
Who's that with
And
him?
he later resigned on your daddy's birthday.
Yeah.
In total disgrace.
Due to my birthday.
And that's when daddy said he'd never shake the hand of another president.
Why? Did he get sweaty palms?
He was afraid that he would cause trouble.
Dad would curse them.
Dad would curse the president.
Nah. That was
Maybe his
a,
golf game, but
that was a
They
Republican.
wouldn't let us take any up close pictures.
I thought that we had closer pictures.
Yes, you did.
I think there is some
yeah,
of
yeah. You just gotta watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's out at FTU.
it's later, I think,
Yeah.
He comes back.
when he comes back.
Yeah.
He spoke at FTU, didn't he?
He probably did.
Yeah, I think he did. That was in Orlando.
Oh.
You've been to Orlando.
Now he's back. He's had
Here
enough.
he's back, and Grandpa's gonna shake his hand.
That outfit did not do anything for Pat. She should have
Well,
had not have dark on the bottom and light on the top. She should have been monotone.
well,
a
Deborah,
shift.
I tell you, I bet you she really worried about it.
Well,
Look, there he is.
There he is. He's up close with.
There's
Look at
Mama.
there.
There's
Mama
there's
and
your
Daddy.
dad.
That does look like Jillian's face,
I know.
doesn't it?
That's Julian. Right.
Told you, she's gonna be a 6'2" female version of me.
Oh, 1-5.
That's scary.
Oh,
Mhm.
1-5.
And where is
That's
this?
Lenoci. Those are the tents.
Yeah, look at.
Look how Lee has grown up.
Look at Lee with the.
Swim,
the-
swim.
This is
Tall,
summer camp.
skinny boy.
Summer camp, Connor. See the summer camp tents?
Would you like to go camping, Connor,
Boy
like they did
Scouts.
out here? Sleep
Oh.
out in tents with the bears and the cougars and the
Yeah.
Connor,
mosquitoes.
that's your office phone. I think John wanted to speak to Mom when he called half an hour ago.
Oh, why do you want
Did John call half an hour ago?
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
Why do you
Well,
want
I
to
said
talk?
can I
Why do you
call
want to
back?
speak to me?
He didn't say specifically.
He just wanted to say that.
Look, there's
Yeah.
Dad. And there's me with the
Look at
white-
Dad with the
red and
mustache.
white. There's Daddy.
So red.
With the
is
red and
older.
white t-shirt.
Look
Look
at
at that.
Lee.
He's got a mustache.
Look
Yeah.
how huge Lee is all of a sudden.
Yeah.
There's
He's
John.
He's like shot up overnight.
I was probably almost 18.
Shot up.
And shot up overnight with a
This
mustache.
is the groundbreaking for Calvary Praise Church.
Oh, this is before all the panning. I remember that.
Before the pan.
Before all the panning.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were probably hot.
Look at all the shovels out there and reading scriptures.
And the golden
You get ready to
shovels.
shovel it. We've been shoveling it ever since out of that.
Yeah.
There's
Daddy, wanna go?
In a minute.
There is, Maxine.
Instead of you,
Maxine and Marilyn.
Connor.
That was Maxine, what was her name, Deborah?
Look,
There's Daddy.
Kit.
That's Billy.
And
And then there was Rebel in my lap. That was my doggy.
yeah,
I didn't see that.
You blinked.
You blinked. Yeah, you blinked.
Yeah.
It was too
blinked.
quick.
That's all right. There's more.
Of the dog.
Yeah. No, the church.
More panning.
Pan.
From left to right. Oh, look, there's
And
white sand.
He's the right.
There's more white sand.
Yes.
That's White Sands, Orlando.
Our sounds
And
Florida.
pan.
From left to right.
And
Pan. Oh.
and saved by the end of the
1-6.
No, it's not over.
0-1-6.
Oh, look, Connor.
Here's the 25.
Space Shuttle.
Connor won.
Oh, look at Lee with all that hair. Look at Mo. I remember that outfit. Mother, that looks good on you.
Yeah, it was. It was a nice
It
pants
was a
outfit.
nice
Rockets.
outfit.
Look at the rockets.
Look
There's
at Grandma.
I want to go.
Oh, look at how much
Alright.
older.
Look at Dad.
John.
Look at Bill.
He's.
This was over at NASA.
Don't you see Daddy Bill?
Kennedy Space Center. Yeah.
Look at that. There's the big
We have the
space
rockets,
thing.
and these are some of the original first real rockets.
The very first
The
rockets.
rockets red glitter.
Now, where was that? That
was
looked
short
like
16.
that was Okinawa.
Yeah, there was mountains back there. That
Because
was
there
not
were
Florida.
big
Oh,
airplanes.
look at
Oh,
John.
look at who was that? Bill or John?
That's John.
That's
That
John.
was John as a little devil at Halloween. And
Yeah.
there's Lee. Look at there. There's Lee when he was.
Yeah, that looks like Lee. That's Okinawa.
This is all
I
Okinawa.
would know.
You would know.
Yeah, you would. Look at Deborah.
Look
Look
at
at
those
that.
white glasses.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is when she met Daniel Boone.
Look at her.
All right, he needs to go. He's had enough.
Look,
Look there. Look
there's
there.
Uncle Lee in a
There's
Daniel
Daniel
Boone
Boone.
outfit.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's when they had those awful plastic costumes.
They
with
still
the,
got those
with
awful
the
plastic
masks.
costumes.
Solid
Stores.
plastic faces.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at the witch.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Hello? 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 No, Mass is calling?
Look at us.
No, he's not available. Are you want to ask what this is regards to, or? Oh, okay. Well, I think actually Mrs. Deal, Mrs. Deal is a supporter of that.
That's which.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, we're trying to do something else here, a family thing. Yeah, can you call back a little bit later? All right. Thanks, bye. And I said from Mr. Deal, and I'm like, no.
For selling? What did he say?
No, and they said this is for the National Cathedral. I'm like, oh, Mrs. Deal is the supporter.
Yeah, there's no
look
Mr.
at
Deal.
look at
Short. Oh, look at the hippopotami.
You're missing the hippopotamus, Connor.
No, he's done for it. It's late for
He's
him.
a rhino.
Where was this?
All right, I'll have to see the rest
It
of
may have been Busch Gardens, you know.
Can we stop for a second? Or he's
I
not going
think-
to sit any longer.
okay.
The 5-year-old's not going to sit any longer.
We're at the zoo. Look at.
Which zoo?
We could stop right this
We'll
second.
just pause it for a second.
Lion!
There's a lion. Connor's had enough.